morning. How are you? And I want to say a couple things here. Brooklyn Tabernacle YouTube page. Please subscribe. You get the daily devotions. You get the Sunday service. You get the Tuesday night prayer meeting. You get other training things that we have. Everyone subscribing gets a 1 month supply of roast beef from Junior's Restaurant. No, that we don't get. But subscribe, it'll be a blessing. They told me push it. So, no, but seriously, it might be a blessing to you. If you feel it is, go for it. But if God uses somebody else to be the encourager in your life, praise God. I'm just me. We're just a church. If we can help you, we'd love to. And if it's not your cup of tea, whatever. Just grow in the Lord. Be strong. So we've got that 3-day intensive coming up in October. Come on, it's already August today, 1st of August. 3-day intensive from a Monday through a Wednesday, 12 noon. Wednesday dinner, Monday dinner, a session at night, 3 sessions more in Tuesday, plus these are all 1-hour sessions. Breakout for pastors' wives, if whatever wives come. Tuesday, the prayer meeting. You'll pray with hundreds and hundreds of people from our church. Then 2 sessions Wednesday morning, and then adios. Go with God, and you get back Wednesday wherever you came from. Go brooklyntabernacle.org. Look for 3-day intensive. Get the information, low price to subscribe. We're not trying to get money, not to subscribe, to register. Not trying to make money, trying to encourage people. So, as the Philistine, Goliath, verse 48, chapter 17, as the Philistine moved closer to attack him, David has just told him, "You're going down today in the name of the Lord, as you're coming with me with weapons. A sword of spirit can't overcome the power of God." So, I might look little, I'm not all that, but it's not me, it's God. Well, that's such a good lesson. You're looking at yourself, and am I looking at what I have, or am I looking at God? So, as the Philistine moved closer to attack him, now Goliath, he's like, "What'd you say? What did you just say to me, you little runt? You're talking smack to me? No, to me?" He moves closer now. He wants to get rid of this little pest. David ran quickly toward the battle line to meet him. Reaching into his bag and taking out a stone, he slung it and struck the Philistine on the forehead. The stone sank into his forehead, and he fell face down on the ground. We're talking muerte, dead, over. 1 stone. That was the last thing that entered Goliath's mind. The last thought he had was a stone. Like zap. Of course, God was behind that. God gave the victory. To someone who was a pagan enemy of God's people, one to exterminate God's people, a worshiper of idols. Children were sacrificed in some of that idol worship in Canaan land. David took them down in the name of the Lord. But here's what's always helped me in that. Goliath moved toward, I wish I could stand and do this, but I have to do it sitting. Goliath moved toward David, sneering and cursing. What? He'd never been beaten. The little runt is challenging him. Remember, God uses little as much when God is in it. And David did not do what a lot of us would have done and gone, "Oh, he's moving toward me," and that armor bearer is with him. So are there any trees behind here where we could hide and maybe do like a merry-go-round thing? He's chasing me, I'll tire him out. No. It's just a little sentence. He ran forward to face him. That's what faith does. It's not into escapism and fantasy. It's not into, this will go away. No. There's a giant. His name is Goliath. He's threatening God's people. God has raised me up for this moment. And let us get it on. That's faith. Not cocky, not boisterous that way, but confident in the Lord. No, I see the problem. A lot of people live under the mistaken notion of the positive confession business, and that's been around decades now. There is no problem. I don't receive that. There is no Goliath. He's not there. No, I see him. There's like 1,000 soldiers big. No, he's there. No, I don't receive that. No, his sword is bigger than you. That's what you say. I don't receive that. People think that's faith. That's Christian Science, denial of reality. When you serve God, you accept reality. In the last days, perilous times will come, Paul says. But we're going to fight the good fight of faith. That's coming. Jesus said, at the end of time, the love of most will wax cold. I don't receive that. Jesus just said it. You better receive it. But what should we do now in the name of the Lord to counteract it? Satan threatens. Satan confronts you. Right now, he's confronting you, trying to block you from believing, trusting God, stepping out. Stop that you're too old. There's something for you to do. How could God save you? On the cross of Calvary, Jesus shed his blood so that you would go to church once a week? Hello, does that make sense to anyone? I'm talking to everyone. There's no retirement. You don't go to church. That's not why he saved us. Saved us to be his family and represent him, be light and salt. There's something we can do, all of us, and there'll be a Goliath. And we don't deny he's there, but we come against him in the name of the Lord, and we run toward the battle line, not away. It's very hard to win a battle when the Goliath's coming, and you're faced the other way, and you're just heading up and running. Very hard to win. The Lord is with us. How God is pleased when his people trust him and say, I see it, I see you. I know what's going on here. I'm going to face it in the name of the Lord. I'm going to trust God. And I'm going to see God do something that's going to bring glory to him, not to me. But you're coming down, giant. You're coming down, giant. You're coming down in the name of the Lord. Let's believe Christ today. See you tomorrow.